What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content. Now, what's been hot and heavy in the news is various things. One is that Steph Curry has just been having a phenomenal year. He's been having an MVP like season. And to put the icing on the cake, pretty much he has taken over the reins as the best 3-point shooter of all time by just by passing Ray Allen just a couple of days ago. And I think a lot of people have somehow forgotten about Klay Thompson. Now, Klay Thompson was hoping to make his return. However, his date has been pushed back. And, I'm just going to be real. Like I said that Klay needs to sit down. He needs to sit down. Um, if he's not fully ready to go, don't rush it. Don't rush it. But that's not what this video is about. Okay. Uh, the reason why I'm making this video, man, is because I think that there's a lot of um, people that feel like, okay, well, it's just Steph Curry, or he's the one that's doing all the work and stuff like that. And they'll be like, yeah, Klay Thompson's alright, but he ain't Steph Curry and all this other stuff. I get all of that, you know. But the thing about it is, what y'all have to understand is that they hold many records, and it's between the both of them. A lot of people, they tend to forget that at one time, you could not, you couldn't lead it. There was nothing. You had absolutely no answer for these two, because they went hand in hand. If Klay Thompson, caught fire, and it was during the stretch of the game, then guess who would come through in the end? It would be Steph Curry, and vice versa. Steph Curry might be, he might be struggling the whole game, but guess who comes in the end, like he's done time and time again? It's been Klay Thompson. you know. Um Give me 1 second. Uh, Now, sorry about that, y'all. I got something on my phone. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Phone is moving kind of slow. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Um, Now, give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second, 1 second. I'll be back. Like I said, I've been having all these technical issues, man. Bear with me. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Like I said, man, I'm having some real bad technical issues. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why this thing is messing with me, why it had to be me. But nevertheless, we still gonna get this show on the road. Now, you know, the the thing about it is that some people have them ranked number one in terms of both of them being the best backcourt in the uh, in the NBA. You know, um, these two guys right here with these two, and we're talking about, of course, in their prime. This is the thing right here, man. I know that people think that Klay Thompson is going to just come back right away and be that player that he was, man. It's going to take him a minute, man. Now, he could surprise me, but I really don't want him to rush anything, man. And because he's just as valuable on the offensive end as he is. I mean, he's just as valuable on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. That's what some people fail to realize. Um, I know that Klay Thompson is is starting to become injury prone. Let's just say let's just call it what it is. I know some people don't want to put him in that category, but we have to. It's about to be 3 years. It's about to be 3 years, and I just don't see him bouncing back. Uh, like that. Now he's 31. He still got a lot of time. But do I see a uh, a foreseeable feature um with yeah, if he stays healthy. Now, look, I want to go through and just give you and put in perspective, all of the records that these guys own. Okay, of course, I already said it. The most three pointers made in history, Steph Curry. The most three pointers made in the season, Steph Curry, and that was in the 2015 2016 season. Klay Thompson has got the most three pointers in the game. He accomplished that on October the 29th, 2018, right? Um, Steph Curry has the most three pointers in playoff history with 470. Steph Curry owns the record for most three pointers made in NBA Finals history at 121. And Steph Curry has established the record with consecutive games with the three pointer. He went from November the 13th of 2014 all the way up until November the 2nd of 2016, right? Most seasons leading the NBA in three pointers, Steph Curry. He's led the league in 2012, 2013. He did it in 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, and 20 and 21 in those seasons. So yeah, it's 6 seasons. The most three pointers and a half was Klay Thompson, and it's a combination of both Klay Thompson and Chandler Parsons. But you got to get a nod to Klay Thompson because he's on this list, and that's who we talking about. And then you have the most three pointers in a quarter. That was Klay Thompson. He did that versus Sacramento in 2015 with 9 of them. Then you got the most games with 10 plus three pointers, Steph Curry, and that was 21. He did 10 most games with 10 plus three pointers. He done it 21 times. And then the most three pointers in a 4-game playoff series, it was Steph Curry again at 26. He did it against Portland in 2019. The most three pointers in a 5-game playoff series, Klay Thompson, 28, and that was versus 20. That was in 2016 versus Portland Trailblazers. And then the most three pointers in a calendar month, Steph Curry with 96, and he did that just this year. You know, so these guys got a lot of they hold a lot of records. Now you got to give the edge to Curry. He does hold the bulk of those records. You know, and greatest duo of all time. You think so, Hitman? uh, I mean they're greatest shooting duo. But see, and I like Klay Thompson not just for his shooting. I like Klay Thompson for his defense. You know, a lot of people a lot of people don't understand. Like It's funny. I was on Ticket's channel today, and they were talking all this trash about CP3 and what he hasn't been doing over the course of years. And they were saying how Chris Paul wasn't a leader and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. And then they had the audacity to say that CP3 was not a defender, which is cap. That's straight cap. Now, was he a lockdown, in your face, shut down, that focus key, lock in defense? I mean, not not like your primary defender or anything like that, but for for the point guard position, Chris Paul will lock you up. Yeah, exactly. He led the league six. He led the league 6 times and still hit, man, and assist. And I know. See, a lot of people, what they like to do is they'll sit there and they'll be like, well, just because he led the league in steals, it doesn't mean that he played defense. Hey, Steph Curry, he led the league in steals, and he wasn't really known as a defender. But see, one thing that you can't say, Steph Curry has over the last 3 years, he's really stepped it up big time in the defensive department, especially this year. So people gotta people gotta get off this notion that, oh yeah, well, Steph Curry doesn't play defense, or Chris Paul doesn't play defense. Nah, and I'm gonna tell you something like this too. Everybody asked me who I had as MVP. Right now, I got CP3. He was killing Lilliard the other night, absolutely destroying him single handedly. I mean, to have this much mileage on your body, to have been through so much adversity and to still be balling like he's half of these guys' ages, it's amazing. And he should get an MVP if all plans out well. Yeah, you said he's doing it. Listen, he's doing it without D Book, man. I mean, that's amazing. And I know y'all got, of course, y'all got other weapons. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, you can't. You have to look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to look at that. Everybody thought, oh yeah, man, D Book go down, something was gonna happen. What's up with it, 3,000? I see you in the building. I really feel like okay, and see, like people threw out KD at me. Yeah, KD, what he's been doing it's been pretty good too. But see, before Ja Morant had got hurt, man, well, he kind of struggled just a little bit. He was starting to struggle just a little bit, but since the beginning of the season, he started off with a bang, But now he having them knee issues, so yeah, the knee problem. But I'm just saying, Steph is one of the best rated defensive players. Oh yeah, he is. And then on top of that, they top three. Well, last time I checked, you know what I'm saying. I mean, they were, in defensive efficiency, it was it was it was Phoenix and Golden State. They were 1 and 2, and then the Clippers were third. Who would have thought that? The Clippers were third in defensive efficiency. That was going in. That was a couple weeks ago. Now I don't know. I don't know. How that's changed. This was before the Clippers had played the Lakers. This was before the Clippers had played the Lakers. You know. You said your top three MVPs are Steph, KD, and CP3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you got to give it to him. And look, I take it a step further. Some people probably disagree with me on this. You know who's been really playing like a MVP though? DeMar DeRozan, man. Before you know, he got hurt. DeMar DeRozan was really hooping, but the whole team, the whole squad has been hooping in Chicago. And people thought I was cap about Chicago. People thought I was cap about the Charlotte Hornets. And then check this out, Hitman. You heard what Zion was doing, right? Zion Zion was sitting up there skipping rehab and falling asleep during film session at 3,000. He would Zion don't want to play. Zion don't want to play. Dog, man, dude, you you I think he wanted to get extended time. He wanted to get extended time on his foot just so that he could relax or whatever. But he's gonna have to take that weight off of him though, Hitman. Like all those pounds eventually as he get older. Cause look at what Luca is experiencing. Luca got all that weight trotting up and down the floor, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it does. It will fuck with your joints, man. Yeah, falling asleep. Now, hey, you know what, 3,000? I done fell asleep, you know what I'm saying, when the coach was trying to show us something. But see, if you did that shit, guess what? You were gonna run. And like, see, my coach was the type, if you fucked up, he'll sit there and make you watch while everybody else, the whole team run, and then you gotta run on your own, if that makes any sense. So like let's say, yeah, he's not disciplined. You said give me Morant over over Zion twice. Yeah, man, Morant. And as soon as John Morant, he doing better this year and everything, but he still gotta get a little bit under control. But he's starting to get it a little bit. But John Morant, man, he's so fucking exciting to watch, but at the same time, he's a hard worker and he's ferocious. And see, let's talk about this though, Hitman and 3,000. Let's talk about this sympathy grab that the NBA is doing. Oh yeah, we want Kyrie. Oh yeah, we want Isaiah Thomas, knowing good and damn well, man, Isaiah Thomas, man, that was a sympathy grab. And everybody like Kyrie's back, Kyrie's back. Oh, it took the NBA under a crisis for you to do that shit. Come on, man. Don't make no sense, man. Yeah, he got Baron Davis like explosiveness. Y'all remember how explosive Baron Davis was? That's how explosive he is. But see, I don't want him doing that. You see that's what I'm talking about though, 3000. I don't want Ja to do something crazy, man, and because he be hitting his head on the on the backboard and all that type of shit. Yeah, and check this out. Sabonis too. Hitman. Sabonis, they talking about they've been looking, and it may just be a rumor, but Phoenix is showing interest in Sabonis. Could you imagine, man, y'all with Sabonis, man, and putting Sabonis in a winning situation? Yeah, he was too heavy for his size. Now, one year he did. It was like 2 years in a row when he was with New Orleans. He tried to lose his weight, but check this out though, Hitman. He really wasn't that heavy when he was at Crossroads in UCLA. He didn't start getting heavy until he actually got to the league. Man, if you go back and you go look at Baron Davis when he was young, he was skinny, but he had freakish athleticism out of this world, and he knew how to play the point guard. A lot of people, and I'm gonna talk about Baron Davis, man. He's one of the most enjoyable. He was flashy, but he knew how to get people involved. But he was injuries set him back, man. Injuries, was the demise of his career. What? Thaddeus Young, man. Man, Thaddeus ain't. Come on, Hitman. Dog, we talking about Sabonis, man. Thaddeus Young is old. Thaddeus Young, that's my boy and everything, but he ain't really, he ain't popping like that no more, man. That nigga said Thaddeus Young. That nigga said Thaddeus Young. Hey, Hitman, Thaddeus Young, he's only averaging like 6 points, right? Nigga, do you know how many minutes he's playing? Yo, Hitman, he ain't playing but like 14 minutes. Thaddeus Young used to play damn near close to almost 40 minutes a game. And he was always good for, double digits in scoring, man. But Thaddeus ain't he's not if you're gonna do something like that, why not get Levert or something like that? Nah, he's not getting no minutes. Nah, he's only averaging 14 minutes a game. Hit man. Thaddeus Young, man, and you know what? You believe it or not, when you said that, I chuckled because I actually like Thaddeus Young. But it's just like, damn, I forgot that nigga getting old. Yeah, Thaddeus Young was like averaging like 18. He was good for like 17, 18 at one point in his career. Now he's just at 6 because he was San Antonio now. He was San Antonio. Sabonis is size, dog. Man, dog. Hey, Hitman. That Sabonis, look, Sabonis ball like a nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Shit. Sabonis, Sabonis remind me. Yeah, I know. That's what. I was talking to. Yeah, I was talking to Elder about that too earlier. But I was talking about Brogdon, but Brogdon is not. He's not tradable. That's what. Shout out to Elder. Elder was letting me know about that too. He's not tradable until next year. But see, getting a guy like Levert, that would defeat a purpose for y'all. I want Levert, but see, Thibault can do the same thing. But see, we short-handed right now. We got Maxi out. We got a couple of players on our roster out. But I would say Levert, but you got Bridges for that. Bridges, I don't give a damn. Both Bridges are running for Defensive Player of the Year. Miles Bridges and Mikal Bridges. Both of them play excellent defense. You know, neither. Neither would I. It. No, you know what though, Hitman? It would probably be Danny Green. Danny Green is. I think age is starting to catch up to Danny Green. You could tell Danny Green. Danny Green got a lot of mileage on him, man. People forget like Danny Green is a he got rings, man. This dude was in the either in the playoffs, in the finals years straight. He got a lot of mileage on him. And you get a guy like Levert. All right, Uncle Drew is back, y'all. What y'all think about that hit? What y'all think about Kyrie, man, coming back? I gotta hear this. Green and draft picks, possibly. possibly. But I think we're fine right now. You know, it's just that everybody's in the uproar. There was a couple people in the uproar that were about like they were talking about uh Philly sending Ben Simmons over there to LA for Westbrook. I was like, hell nah. And I love Westbrook, but nah, man, because we got a young guy, emerging an actual point guard, and Maxi, man, he's learning on the fly, but he's growing up right before everybody's eyes, man. I keep telling people that. Yeah, they were talking about Dallas. They were talking about Dallas, man. If he came over here, that'd be crazy though, huh? Wouldn't it though, here, man? That would be crazy if he came over here. I wonder if he would mesh well with Jason Kidd though. Man, people are excited. I'm excited to see Kyrie back, but at the same time I'm kind of like, man, y'all be doing some sympathy grab shit. Yeah, he should. Hey, but no, but you know what though, Hitman? There's a lot of people that don't feel that way. Everybody's still Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons. Look, I'll tell you what I use Ben Simmons for because Ben Simmons is not trash. He's not garbage. It's his attitude. It's his poor attitude and his um, diva-like mentality that's trash. Okay, is his shot? I ain't gonna say uh, he need to work on his shot and everything, but there's ways around that. Hey, Hitman, you had talked about it. Matter of fact, you was one of the first ones to point it out. And actually, I think Doc Rivers listened to your ass. And guess what Doc Rivers did? Put him at the center position. He put him in the front court at the power forward. I'm gonna use him in the front court. I'm like, look, yeah, go ahead, do the point forward thing, run the ball because we know it's positionless and everything. But that sitting down in the fourth quarter BS, nah. Now we're gonna have to work on something on that because you do need man having a 6'10", 6'11" guy that can defend. That's a blessing, man. Yeah, yeah. Cause he was out here in he from Plano, hit man. He he used to kill out here, man. But yeah, I wouldn't want Westbrook on Philly. Now a couple of years ago, yeah. Really, I'm gonna be real with you, Hitman. I'm so sick of Daryl Morey. I'm so sick of Daryl Morey. Matter of fact, I feel like Doc Rivers should go ahead and move in that position, get in the front office, man, and let Sam Cassell just go ahead and take over. Just let Sam Cassell take over, man. I gotta get on the road this weekend too, man. Hitman, shoot. The boy gotta get on the road. And 3,000 Grand Rising. No. But yeah, man, I hate when people talk down on Chris Paul, man. Shoot, I think it's gonna be the finals. I think it's Phoenix might F around and make it to the finals again. Central Texas. Yeah, yeah, 3,000. Cassell, yeah, Cassell deserves a chance, man. Like, you got motherfuckers like Urban Meyer sitting there getting chance after chance. And look, I talked about this with Lou earlier. Okay, yeah, he got fired and all this other stuff. Then his daughter want to sit there. His daughter wants to smoke and shit. 3,000 and Hitman. She talking about you know she this is war and all this other shit. Man, I know that's your dad and you know you defend him, but you need to fall the fuck back because nothing that you can say is gonna convince anybody, especially the shit that he's done. It's all right there. This dude done looked over drug tests for multiple players. This dude lied about lied for a player um that was having some you know he's got like 20 I think it was like 20 some odd players with 31 different charges and somehow they still were out there, you know, able to play and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I ain't no rat, I ain't no snitch or no shit like that. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta call it a spade because you sitting up there, you sweeping that shit up under the carpet and shit like that. But then when that shit comes out and that shit blows upon you, you can't sit up there trying to defend him and stuff like that. I mean, kicking the kicker, a lot of coaches they'll you know punch they uh you know their player or something like that. Bobby Knight headbutted he headbutted one of his players. Yeah, he shouldn't get a job again. Urban Meyer needs to retire. He needs to retire. He needs. You heard the term "go on fishing." He really need to go on fishing for real. He needs to retire. I mean, he got 3 national championships. Yeah, 3,000. It's time for him to leave, man. Cause I mean, look, you get a you were the one that chose to get the lap dance and shit like that when your team was struggling. Look, okay, I understand you married, you shouldn't have been doing that. But man, you couldn't wait, nigga. You said Bobby was physical. Yeah, this motherfucker could not wait. And see, another thing is that he thought he was just gonna come with the same bullshit that he did when he was in college. Mm-mm. If the Jazz beat the Suns, man, that's gonna be crazy. Uh, hey, that's a good point, Hitman. I think so too. And I'll take it a step further. If he was black, you you would hear so much more slander. I mean, he hired a known racist anyways. Yeah, the Jazz and this motherfucker Danny Ainge with the Jazz now. What about Jokic, y'all? What about Jokic as an MVP candidate? I'm gonna start. Hey, y'all give me a minute, man. I'm gonna start another live here in a little bit. You said if the Jazz beat the Suns, we not playing tonight. Nah, I don't think they're gonna be. Look, not having Michael Porter Jr. Shoot, okay, yeah, don't get me wrong, but they actually been keeping their head above water without Jamal Murray. But Michael Porter Jr., man, he's on a whole nother level too. That'd be a good fit for us. You said hell no, Joker shouldn't be nowhere near MVP. Why not? Why not hit? What you mean? Joker's been hooping, bruh. Jokic has been hooping. Yeah, Jokic been hooping. Hey, Hitman, he's averaging 26, 13, and 7 on 58.8% from field goal. Jokic been hooping this season. Listen, his last, with the exception of one, his last games was above 20, and some of them in the 30s. Of course, you had Yeah, 39. I'm talking about what? When was that? That was earlier in December. 32, 17, 39, 22, 35, 28. He had a triple double a couple nights ago. Had another triple double against the Pelicans. Had another. He put up a triple double against Chicago. It ain't against no teams that's ass hit. Oh hell nah. Hey, you used to not be able to say that about DeRozan, man. Shoot, I take DeRozan now. DeRozan been hooping, man. Yeah, let me get on. Hey, let me get out of here, y'all. I'll be back in just a little bit, though. All right, 3,000. I'll get at y'all in a little bit.